ladies, welcome back to my channel. But if you are new here, hi, my name is Taylor. Thank you so much for joining me. I know I've been on a long awaited break, but I'm so happy to be back and sharing my videos and my creations with you guys. And what better way to kick off the uploads than with introducing a new product on my channel. Now, as you guys can see, this is a not polished box that I have here to share with you guys, and I've only used the not polished super diamond gel and I absolutely love it. You guys know it on my channel, but I've never actually tried out their product line before, so I'm really excited to share this video with you guys today. Now, they did send this box out for me to try out some of their products to see how I feel about it, so I decided to do this video in two parts. Today it's going to be a swatch with me as well as a first impression on the not polished products. The reason for swatching it is to get a feel of the consistency as well as how the product works, and in a separate video I'm going to be doing a nail design. So let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. So the first item that I have here is the not polished EMA liquid monomer, and I do love the fact that it's nicely sealed. It really and truly brings me joy when companies take that extra step to secure monomer, especially when it has to be shipped. Next up, we have the not polished 2-in-1 dipping acrylic, and this is OG102 and it's called Nude Panther. Next up, we have another one of those 2-in-1 dipping acrylics, but this one is smaller. So this one is like a 1 ounce, the other one was a 2 ounce. This one is OMG02 Enchant Me, and I absolutely love that name. Next, we have another one of those 2-in-1 powders. This one is CC1006 and it's called Tart and Tangy. These names, y'all, these names. So we have another one of those smaller jars. So this is another OMG powder. This one is 06 and it's Birthday B. Wonder what the B stands for. Again, another one of those smaller containers. This one is another OMG 04 and it's called I'm Glistening. I love that bright yellow. It's like perfect for summer, and that Birthday B as well is gorgeous. Can't wait to swatch them. So here we have another one of those bigger 2 ounce containers. This one is OG125 and it's called Milky Way. So one thing I noticed is that all the small 1 ounce jars are from the OMG line. Each one of those codes are actually from a different collection. This one is OMG 11 and it's called 𝗊𝗍𝗄. This is another one of those 2-in-1 dipping acrylic, and this just has 03 and it's just black. They did send me a glosset. They did also send me their matte it, and I do love how everything is individually wrapped and very well secured in this package, and this package did come a very long way. And finally, we have their XXX bond, and that is actually their primer. So back to those acrylic powders. This is 01 and it's just their clear acrylic. Here we have another 2 ounce jar. This one is CC1003 and it's called Juicy Peach. This one is CC1005 and it's called Jelly Bean Dream. That is a tongue twister. And the last of our 2-in-1 powders is CC1008 and it's called Chew It Over. And the last 2 items that I have in the package, they sent me 2 boxes of nail tips. So this one is the not polished XXL tips. These are their square C-curve nail tips, and you do get 400 tips in this box, and they are clear tips. I'm not sure if they carry anything other than clear. After checking the website, I realized that I mostly saw all their tips were clear. So definitely that is something to note if you guys are more on the natural side. For me, I don't have a problem. I love working on clear tips. Like, I prefer clear over natural unless I'm doing an ombre, and recently I have started using clear tips even for that. And we are down to the last item that was included in this PR package. This is the not polished universal nail tips. Now you do get 500 nail tips in this box, and it is sealed, and I'm so crazy trying to remove the seal with no nails on my hand, right? So I'm just going to grab my scissors and I'm going to quickly open this box up. So while I fight up to open the box, I want to mention to you guys that the universal tips on the box, it states that it's good for 4 different nail shapes. So you have the long, straight, coffin, and stiletto nail tips. However, they are pre-shaped as stiletto nail tips. And for me personally, I do prefer to use these tips for stiletto nails, or if I'm doing a medium to short coffin. It all depends on the style of the nail design that my clients and I are going for at the time. That usually determines what nail tips I would use to create that set. So here is everything that was included in that box. So I'm just going to open up this monomer really quickly by breaking that seal with my scissors. So what I do love is that it is sealed on the inside. Not no plastic seal, not no foil seal. It does have a plastic stopper on the inside of the monomer. And I absolutely love that there was no spillage. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour out some of my monomer in my dappen dish. I am using my 𝘃𝗶𝗁𝗀 size 12 brush to do these swatches today because I did not get a brush from the Not Polish line. So I'm just going to use that brush today. Now, one thing I realized as soon as I pour the acrylic liquid out is that it is clear. It doesn't have a purple tint to it. It doesn't have anything like that. But I would say that it is a little bit stronger than what I'm used to using. So we are going to be starting with the 𝘂𝐶 collection. That stands for Candy Coated Collection after looking it up on the website. And one thing I love about their acrylic powders is that they do come sealed, but they are full to the brim. Now these candy coated acrylic powders are supposed to be on the translucent side, so it kind of is supposed to represent that jelly gel polish sort of look, but in acrylic form. So if you're not into gel polish but you're into dip nails or acrylic nails, this is definitely an option. So this color is called Juicy Peach, and it is a really nice nude tone jelly acrylic powder. It's actually really unusual, but I can see myself using it. I can see myself rocking it because I do love the shade of nude that it's in. So it's very neutral and it can be paired with a lot of different skin tones. Next up, I'm going to be swatching Tart and Tangy. Now this one is another one of those candy coated colors, and it's more on the orange side. So it does have an orange hue or an orange tint to it. Is it something that I would reach for? I'm not sure. Like, if I saw it on the website, I'm not sure if I will actually gravitate towards it. I'm being honest, that's just how I feel about it. I can see it being used in a nail design, but I'll really and truly have to sit and meditate on the color and come up with a design around it. But it is a pretty shade though. So next up we have Chew It Over, but this color I absolutely love. This is my favorite one so far. This is a really pretty nude. It kind of resembles the nude that I swatched first, which is Juicy Peach, with like some really fine glitters in it. Absolutely gorgeous. It's so pretty. Now I am a sucker for a good shade of nude, whether it be opaque or even in this jelly candy coat sort of acrylic. It could be paired with many different skin tones, and as I'm swatching these, I would love to know if you are familiar with the Not Polish brand. What is your experience using it? Now this is my first time, so that is why you're getting my first impressions, and I will tell you what I think about the brand and the product after swatching all the colors at the end of today's video. But definitely go ahead and drop me a comment and tell me your experiences. I would love to hear your feedback. And the last color that I have from the Candy Coated collection to share with you guys is Jelly Bean Dream. This one, I would definitely buy this in a heartbeat. Like this one and Chew It Over, if I saw it on a website, I will definitely snatch it. Because I can see mermaid nails with this. I can see a very sexy blue jelly tinted French set with this. Put some iridescent glitters in it and call it a day. Like, this color is so gorgeous. You guys know that I'm a blue girl, right? So you could never go wrong with blue in my eyes. Like, I love this color as well. So 𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗧 and Jelly Bean Dream are my favorite that I've swatched in the Candy Coated collection. Now, they did send me these 4 to try out. However, this collection does consist of 12 different shades, but I must say 𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗧 and Jelly Bean Dream have my heart. So now we are going to be swatching OG102, and this one is called Nude Panther. And please forgive the excess powder that is flying all over the screen. That's because I have my fan on. Y'all know I live in the Caribbean and it's hot most days, so I definitely cannot record without a fan. Now, I must say that this nude, however, is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm a sucker for a good nude acrylic powder, right? And this color is perfect for so many different skin tones. Having that perfect nude is so important in a collection. The consistency with these acrylics are not chalky, they are really nice and smooth, and I found that I had time to manipulate the acrylic before it started to set. Next up, we have black. Black is such a funny acrylic powder to work with. It's too dry or it's too runny, but I must say, after picking up this medium-sized bead of acrylic just to see what I'm working with and placing it down on my swatch stick, was I surprised? Yes, I was. It was really smooth. Black is a hit or miss, and I must say theirs is pigmented, it is smooth, and it's really easy to manipulate. I have found a black acrylic that I actually like working with, like, no joke. This color is black. It's not gray black, it's black, y'all. Like, I love it. As you guys can see, it didn't take much product to get that opacity on my swatch stick, and I didn't have any black dripping off of my brush. Now, I didn't even have to add any more acrylic liquid to the beads that I placed on my swatch stick. I am just blown by how opaque this black is. Like, ooh, oh my gosh, I love it. Now, that black has me so excited, but we are moving on to another color from the OG collection. This is OG125 and it's called Milky Way, and it is such a pretty glitter. Oh my gosh, this does remind me of sort of those fire and ice chrome flake kind of effect you'll get inside of acrylic when you encapsulate it, but in a fine glitter form. Because swatching it here, it's not really milky, it's more clear, but it's so packed with glitter that it is full coverage and it is opaque, but it is just so stunning. I mean, look at it on the screen. It is oh, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to describe this color again. I am just loving it. So look at it against my white background, and you can see how iridescent those glitters are. They are literally fire. Oh my gosh. Look at it against my glove. Like, it looks green, it gives you a blue hue, and it's just absolutely gorgeous even against that black. And what other way to end today's video than on the note of glitter? Like, duh, must have those glitters. So the OMG collection is actually pre-mixed glitter acrylics. You do get 1 ounce jars, so they are smaller than the regular not polished size acrylic collections. Now, even though these are pre-mixed with clear acrylic, I will recommend that you encapsulate them, and that way the 1 ounce will last a little bit longer. So the color that I'm swatching for you guys now is OMG11, and it's called Icy. Now, this one surprised me, I'm not going to lie. I was shocked when I saw the combination of glitters in this one. It's like iridescent but also silver holographic. There's a lot going on inside of this one, but it does come together and make a really unusual but pretty glitter mix. The next color that we are going to swatch is OMG04, and it's called I'm Glistening. This is that bright yellow acrylic powder that I showed you guys at the unboxing that I said that I loved. So apparently this is a yellow acrylic powder that is pre-mixed with yellow holographic glitters on the inside, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. You have some big hexagon glitters, and you also have some small ones, as well as some really fine ones. And I do love how they all shine through that yellow acrylic. Sometimes yellow glitter is actually more on the translucent side. You can barely find a good shade of yellow glitter that is nice and opaque, and because they mix it in that yellow acrylic, it all comes together so nicely. I love this color. This is definitely one of my faves in the OMG collection. Mark it down, add it to your list. Another one of those colors that I mentioned at the beginning, it's Birthday B. And this one is OMG 06. It is a little bit similar to the yellow, meaning with the shapes of the glitters inside of it. However, we do have a little bit of pink glitter inside of that orange as well. Now, if you guys are familiar with my videos, if you are not, feel free to go through my videos and have a look of all my previous uploads. But I don't usually do orange nails. Like, orange is not a color that I would reach for, but once I decide to pick it up, I always tend to fall in love with it. And this bright orange, ooh, child, oh my gosh. I can definitely see myself rocking it. Like, I love it. I love the glitters in it. It's not like pow in your face, but it's really subtle inside of that orange acrylic. And this orange acrylic was so nice and opaque. There was no marbling of white anywhere in the orange, and I absolutely love this color. Go ahead and do me a favor and add this orange to your list as well. But unfortunately, we have come to the last color for me to swatch for you guys. This one is OMG 02 and it's called Enchant Me. Now this one is a jelly dark purple. I was actually expecting it to be a little bit lighter, but I love the deepness in the purple because that will make the iridescent glitters even more outstanding. So you do have those iridescent hexes, big ones and small ones, and then you have some mini fine glitters in there as well, all holographic, so it's nice and reflective when the light hits it. And I do love the fact that this purple is more on the jelly side, so it just brightens everything up and it brings everything out. I love this color. Like, I posted this on Instagram as well as the yellow and the orange, and y'all went crazy. If you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me at BeGlamorous Nails. I will have a direct link to my IG in my description box below. I usually post teasers on Instagram of sets that I have coming on YouTube, as well as polls, so you guys can help me decide on what sets I'm doing on myself or in another video. So definitely follow me on Instagram so that way you can interact with me on a personal level. And the OMG collection is so stunning. So this is the 4 colors that I swatched for you guys from that collection. There is a total of 48 colors in this collection, and I honestly can't wait to collect more. So we have come to the end of our swatch video, and I absolutely enjoyed just sitting and chatting with you guys and you guys getting my full reaction, live unboxing of these products. After swatching them out and after testing them out, I will definitely say that they are easy to work with and I enjoyed working with them. Now, I will recommend them to both my beginner and advanced nail techs. Now, if you're a beginner, remember that these are a little more on the pricier side because of the quality of these products. So it just depends on the budget that you're starting off with. Now, for those of you who know, I am in a hot climate, so therefore my acrylic tends to set up faster than normal because it's always hot here. But this product did give me enough time to manipulate it, to work with it, to achieve that nice smooth application. Now, these powders are 2-in-1, so they can be used for dip nails or as acrylic powders. For me, I don't do dip, so they will definitely be used as acrylic. Now, if you guys are interested in any of the products that I swatched and shared with you guys in today's video, NOTPOLISH was kind enough to give us a discount code. Definitely use my discount code at checkout. You get 10% off your entire purchase. It is BeGlam10, and I will have it on the screen as well as down in my description box for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy these type of videos. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help my channel and I truly appreciate it. And if you're not yet subscribed, come on and join the BeGlamorous family by subscribing to my channel and turn your notifications on so that way you don't miss out whenever I post a new video. So that is it for me. I hope you are having an amazing day or night, whatever time it is where you're watching from right now. As always, I would love for you guys to stay glamorous, be safe, and I'll see you soon.